it happens a lot. Elsewhere, these things happen sometimes not without compensation. I used to work for an NGO, and my boss, well, before she became the boss, this thing happened. That's what made her the boss. And I used to work under her. She was a white woman. So I didn't know now different. She would always appreciate the fact that she has to care for us and do all the work and all of that. But we are in Ghana. So let's bring it to our space and let's talk about it. Sometimes companies will also, it's not all the time that they want to take advantage. Sometimes they wish they could do so much, but the means is not there. And someone will say, then it's not by force. Don't put me there. Mm-hmm. But that's why we are here to have the conversation. It's going to be open, and I don't have an opinion. I only share what I know. I'm starting with Jane. Jane, what do you make of this?
This situation, we have done quite similar. We treated quite similar ones. Like, they've become one too many. It means that the listeners are not listening. They are not listening. Because from what I'm getting from this is potential being taken for granted as an employee, if I would say. Because there's a line in there that really triggered me. The fact that he should take the opportunity, he shouldn't decline it because he needs it. There's something in the concluding part that says that. That's a very big red flag for me. And as much as it's a career elevation, granted, from senior accounts officer to CFO, it's a career elevation, but it also means double the obligation, double the responsibilities. And he definitely needs to reap the financial benefits from that end as well. Because not only is he occupying his old role, but he's kind of like multitasking. You get me? So there needs to be a financial compensation for this. If the company is saying that they are not in the capacity to do that now.
There's a now.
That is where track recording needs to come in. Because, tracing needs to come in. He needs to be able to let them commit to it and give timelines to saying, give it till end of 2 months or in 3 months' time, we will start compensating. Like, there needs to be specific because ASAP you are starting your work as chief finance officer.
Maybe the employee needs to have that conversation.
Yes, so that's where I'm coming from. There needs to be there has to be something that will, a written document that he needs to consult his lawyers, really. If he has one, if he doesn't, he should seek legal counsel on how to go about this because he cannot assume a role, start working on the job, and just be left to chance on, we will acknowledge you or we will compensate you soon, but not now. When is soon? You can't keep waiting for soon.
Okay.
He should be grateful, but he should also, he should be very grateful for the opportunity.
I'm agreeing with you today on quite a number of things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Jesus is coming.
I'm telling you.
I'm shocked.
He should be grateful for the opportunity, but he should also learn to be advanced, especially as an employee.
All right. Be grateful for the opportunity, but learn to be advanced, especially as an employee, Jane says. Oliver.
Trig. It's something, it's tricky, yeah, but to come back to the basis of it, this is something like employers need to also understand. Every job has its own risks. So in as much as you're taking up new role, new responsibilities, they also come with risk that you need to be aware of. Because as CFO, means you're going to handle the finances of the company, and that's a big risk.
Yeah.
Anything can go wrong, and if it goes wrong, you are the one going to be held accountable for that. And that risk needs to come with a certain level of allowance to it. You need to be compensated enough to know that if this risk comes, I am okay in the capacity to handle it.
Okay, so hold on. I mean, I like where you've taken the conversation, but can we look at the risk in this case?
The risk. The risk is okay. So, for instance, everybody has a things you need to achieve, like KPIs. Everyone has KPIs, and definitely for a CFO of a company, you need to be able to maybe save some money. You should be able to, bring in a certain amount of money. Some money needs, you need to be able to reach certain targets. Do you understand? Now, if you are not being compensated enough, what is going to happen is this gentleman is going to, am I bringing all this money and I'm not getting compensated for it? Then they will start to cut corners. Then they will start to steal money for side. They will bring in 80,000. They will tell you they brought 50,000, 30,000 they corner. Do you understand what I'm saying? These are all the risks that come with it.
So this risk is to the company or to?
No, this is to the company and to him, because the company is going to lose money.
No, but if the company is giving you, say, every month bring $1 million, and you are bringing $1 million, there's no risk on the part of the company.
Yeah, but what if I could bring more?
But does finance bring the money, or is the sales team that brings the money?
Okay, fine.
Finance
that's why I'm trying to find out what the risk would be.
So maybe manage the money. You're supposed to manage it.
Because you see the company's financials
and all of that. You're supposed to manage it. You're supposed to be able to let us not overspend.
Yeah.
What if this month we spent 20,000 per bar, on paper it is 40,000. Where did the 20,000 pass? Oh, it should be in, you understand what I mean?
It's in the coffers.
So you'll be sacked.
That is the risk.
That's why I'm thinking the company does not have any. The risk on the part of the company is not as much as compared to
the risk on the part of
the employee.
Yeah, but that is it. So if in case he gets fired,
what if he doesn't get fired?
That's if we don't find him out, then he keeps stealing. The company will keep going at losses.
But why should he steal?
No, it's compelling.
That's what I'm saying. It's risky. Like it's tricky.
I get what Oliver is saying clearly. If you are not being paid up to a certain amount,
but do you guys
start to look for loopholes.
Do you guys realize our bosses listen to this show as well?
Please, for someone's situation that we are discussing. Please.
Because what happened to competence and diligence and all those things?
Oh no, nobody's saying
are you giving a proverb on the show?
Because it's these are the instances where people would take advantage of certain positions. So you take advantage of the fact that you have access to the company's accounts and do things. So for me, my simple advice to him is just like Jane said, get it on paper, come to an agreement with regards to dates, timelines and everything, and know that I'm working with this same remuneration up until this point, and after that it goes on from there.
Okay, all right, so put it on paper. Oliver says that becomes your security, sort of. Martin.
Drake. Yeah. The company is creating an environment where productivity may be affected, regardless of how motivated one will be. It's not a charity. Everybody is leaving their homes to come and better themselves. First of all, financially, and along the way, they learn something, because everybody wants to pay bills. Everybody have bills to pay. I would not have had a problem with their company's approach, even though I find it unprofessional. But when they are able to tell you that, they're getting new cars
For the original branches.
Yeah.
Maybe those things had been discussed.
Procured earlier.
Yes, earlier.
Wow. But my performance is not going to be looked, or they're not going to cut me some slack if I say that, oh, I'm not really receiving a payment for these things. What I'm trying to say is, you want my output to be up there, very, very best to my level. But when I'm seeing things like these things, I'm a human being, you know. It will one way or the other, it will affect me. I would feel like, are they taking me for granted? Are they? Because it's a company. I don't know how much extra you'd add to my salary that you cannot find in your coffers, but it sounds a bit like the regional situation where they're just using you because they know the job market allows the situation to, because if you leave, someone will do it for less than that. Because for a company that
I was coming to that. I mean, if you don't do it, they don't
and
lose
that's
anything.
the situation we find ourselves in. For a company that you're portraying yourself as very professional, before you make some of these moves, you should check your coffers and make sure it aligns with them, because it's a human discussion. What's the incentive here for me? That next year I'm going to, but there's a likelihood that I might be sacked as well. You know, I can lose the job. So I am probably gambling, and I might do a free pro bono thing for them, and I can't take it anywhere. Because
well, it's not really pro bono. What they're saying is that they're still going to pay you, but they're not going to pay you as much as they should have paid for.
No, but the pro bono is for the if
position.
I am sacked for the extra one I did, because I'll be doing 2 roles from now till whenever, right?
Actually, it's a promotion.
No, now it's a promotion.
So you'll be
Promotion
stepping down
now,
and taking on.
Yeah, so now you're taking on a new role.
So you're not doing the old one.
No.
No.
One.
Oh, so it's coming with but then at least no.
But Trig, you know the red flag.
You see,
and all
as
this,
an Oxford student,
I was waiting for it.
as an Oxford
I was
student,
waiting for it.
I am finding.
Can we put the certificate up, please?
No, please.
Can we put the certificate up?
Hold on.
Or I should pull it up and read it for everybody. Can
Well, you
I?
can do that.
Okay, let me say my red flag before I
My producer is saying you are shouting.
sorry.
I am not saying. My producer is saying you are shouting.
Sorry. Let me say my red flag before I lose my thoughts.
Okay, yes, sir. Yes.
Seen as someone was occupying the role before the person stepped down, how hard will it be to just, it's like a replacement.
Yes.
So the flow of cash will not be heavily affected. Like
Actually,
somebody was
come to
in
think
the
of it,
position.
So that money, that person's money,
where is it
where
going?
is it going?
Yeah,
Like,
but it could be that the person resigned because money wasn't coming in.
There's no direction
No,
in
but
the company.
definitely for this person, the money would be higher than what he was earning before as senior finance officer. The CFO role obviously demands some more money. So no matter what, it would be a step up financially for him. You get me? So how are you telling me it's a clear being taken for granted situation?
Well, like I was saying, as an Oxford,
Go ahead, honorary.
as a student from one of the this is not, I'm not shading anybody that attended any other school. I'm just saying that
all
as an
shade
Oxford
intended.
Student that have gone through the Oxford system. Well, anyway, that's a joke. But that's not a joke.
Hey.
But on a serious note, I noticed that it's just making me think how we are wired as students in not just Ghana, but as Africans. Because we tend to think that anytime there's a promotion, it must come with money. But what about the other things? So let me give you an example. You become a CFO. It means that one, you can get to learn new things that you may not have been privy to in your previous role. Secondly, what about the other incentives that the role comes with? Maybe it comes with a car. Maybe it comes with maybe housing or some other incentives. Because if you are now, no, that's why I said maybe.
And I'm also
Yeah, but you
shaking
see,
my
In
head
this case,
because
it would
you
have
see,
been stated.
The problem
It
here
would
is
have been
that the
stated.
problem
No,
here
the
is that
guy is not giving us all the details.
that's what
so
was
we
coming
have to
to.
deduce.
If it were
That's why my
stated
point
so,
is valid.
if it were stated
Actually.
so,
To an extent.
then we can make this argument.
It will cut the company
Yeah,
some
that's
slack.
why, because they didn't state it. That's why I'm
Yes.
using the
There's a possibility.
That's why I say maybe.
Maybe.
What's the grammar they have a
Caveat or the
no like okay, that's what I'm using.
As
maybe.
an Oxford student.
no, the network is
I didn't go to study English. I didn't go to
What?
study English.
Really? Is it a clause?
No, that's
Or what?
It's okay.
It's
Let's leave
okay.
it. But you see, I'm saying maybe because you see, these things are always there.
Actually,
These things are always there.
true.
Even if we want to bring it to Ghana and we are looking at no fuel type of mentality, okay, there's you see, if you were a thief and you are in the small corner stealing, when you get to the top, you can be a bigger thief. I'm not advocating that people should steal.
Yeah.
But I don't think the first thing we always should look at is just money. We have to look at the value of the things that it comes with. You may not be earning 50,000 or 70,000 immediately. But what else does the position provide that money? That's what I'm saying, that maybe you live far. You used to take Uber or you used to take Trotro or whatever it is. But then the company says, okay, we may not be able to pay you the money that we're giving CFO now, but the company can give you a vehicle with a driver that will pick you up. That means your transport cost has been cut down.
Agreed.
And a few other things. And sometimes we don't look at these things. But anyway, that's just my...
But Trig, I feel
No,
like
but-
these things you're saying, you have to be fair to us too. It's very detailed for him to have left it out. You know, these are details you don't leave out in such a situation because
this guy.
it will affect
Yeah, because seriously, if for instance he has all these things at his disposal, then I think there's
But
no.
let's not forget that the guy has not even gone on to negotiate at all. He hasn't negotiated.
He hasn't negotiated. So that's what we are advising him, right? That he should go to the table
promises
with
have been made.
something.
So go with the paper trail.
All right, it's 28 minutes after 4. We don't have time. Forgive us, we've spoken so much. But let me open the phone lines and find out what the callers also think. I mean, the listeners. 0559242717, 0556910154, 0559242717, 0556910154. Hello.
Hello, ABAAN3K3.
Wabaneke.
Trig, good evening to you guys.
Good evening.
You see, what I want to say is that if the other benefits were to be discussed, I'm not sure the guy will be here, because if the house, the cars, and things will be provided, and without the salary increment, I'm not sure the guy will complain. But they are just trying to keep him at his previous position with the intent that, oh, we have been promoted to CFO or whatever. You understand? And this, I don't think that this is right. I think that the problem is with the HR.
Okay.
Because the other CFO resigned. So what happened to his salary? Did his salary also went with him? No.
Oh, really? Really?
You understand? And
Yeah.
I think their budget for the year, they've budgeted that we are going to buy new cars for the regional directors and stuff. And they've budgeted for all of them their salary. And one person resigned, and someone else is stepping into that person's role. That salary should be given to the person coming in. This is not that next year before we'll be able to increase your salary. This is just him and the HR. I think the HR has something against him. So they should just put paper to it. They should have a conversation, because the board approved that, oh, he should be promoted. So they should just go back to the board and tell them this is the situation. Then if they'll do some paperwork, then they move forward with it.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let me pick my next call. Hello.
Trigmatic.
MC Ajinkesie.
That's my name.
Let's hear you, brother.
You know something?
Tell me.
Once those people at the regional office have been recognized that they want to give them that heat chance and those things, then that guy equally also deserves that amount of money.
Okay.
The new position that he's taking over.
Okay.
If they will not pay him, that's a home needs car, home pay cap from a company, a financial website.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Let me pick my next call. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, this is Clifford. I'm calling from Medina.
Clifford from Medina. Let's hear you, my brother.
My point is that if you don't have money, you don't employ people. Yes, so you cannot promote me and then you are thinking that I should work on that office and then you pay me later. So the point is that upgrading him to that level, things are supposed to increase, his workload is going to increase, and things that he's supposed to do as a person is supposed to raise high. And how to dress to look presentable to your co-workers is demanding. So where am I going to get money to spend on those things whilst working until you pay me at the time that you want? So that one is just a name promotion, but in the paper, you are still at where you are. This is what I'm thinking about, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Clifford has said something. He said this is just a name promotion. It's a name promotion. But you see, I realized that thing. Anyway, let me pick my call. Hello.
Hey. Take my weather.
Oh. Osmosis.
Take my animal kingdom.
Osmosis.
Man for real.
All right, let's hear you, my brother.
Today you have some energy of say ABAAN3K3.
Wabaneke.
You said it 3 times.
Yes.
I was happy.
Yes.
I can see the KK smirking. And yesterday the KK worked for us.
Yes, it worked for us.
Yeah, it worked for we the gun, damn it. Back to business.
Back to business.
Drake. This story is a typical African story.
I agree.
You see, some companies try to be smart than their company. You wanted to load the guy. Yes, you wanted to load the guy and pay him less. That is what I understand about the whole situation. And it's happy. That is why we, the Africans, we are not moving. Maybe I am good at mathematics. You are pushing me to go in less social studies. How will we move forward? Every day we are buying toothpick from China. We are not developing. It's type of this company.
Okay.
You don't speak again.
Yeah. So I suppose what do you think the guy should do?
I think he should focus in what he can do rather than loading the work on his shoulder.
On his shoulder. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I might just pick one more call. 0559242717, 0556910154. But guys, put your thoughts together. We will wrap up very soon. Hello.
Hello, Trig.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Rooney from the University of Ghana.
Oh, Rodney, let's hear you.
Yeah, so I think the guy should be very opportunistic here because recognize that we are not going to pay you. They are saying that for the time being, you are going to receive the same salary.
Yeah.
So the proper role next time. So I think, like everybody is saying, he should go with the paperwork. He should seek legal counsel and make it official, such that when it's time for them to increase his payments, they wouldn't slack.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I said Rodney is the lover boy, darling boy of the show. Aquano Okasa, to say straight. I like him. But guys, let me come. So let me continue with what I was saying. We're wrapping up. I had never really, and I realized this even with people around me, they never really see or have seen the importance of some of the different positions I have occupied along my life's journey. For instance, when I was called to be on the folklore board, everyone else in my family, even in my church, they didn't think it was a big deal. They brushed it off. But you know, when I sent my CV to my school administrators, I was amazed on the number of interviews I had to do before I was selected for last year's cohort. I was amazed. The same things that people didn't think was a big deal. For instance, my being on I was actually the youngest person on the mediating team when Musica's election was put on hold because it was in court. I was on that team. I've been on quite a number of committees that put together the curriculum for our educational system and all these things. Most of it, I get the first question. Amuma was saying, whenever I tell the people that I trust so much and I feel like they should be happy for me, the first question, now Amuma saying, now Amuma say what just saying. But the number of interviews I had to do just because I put this down on my CV made a lot of sense to me, which is why I think this guy should go for the position, but should consider what Jane and Oliver are saying regarding putting it down on paper. Yeah. Because sometimes money can be a motivator, and especially in Ghana, it is the only motivator.
In Africa.
Yeah. Well, I used to say in Africa till I worked with some other Africans, well, obviously not Nigerians, but other Africans, and they also think
Ghana, go to South Sudan and see.
Yeah, I mean, they are like that. They are like that. And so, please, we are wrapping up. Your final takes, guys.
We've said a lot, Trig, and I think the base point of all we are saying is that it's not a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And it's actually good to be recognized and given some positions. But in this case, no matter what it is, he has to receive remunerations for it.
Yeah. But the company didn't say they are not paying him. They said now.
He has to. It can't be. It's not going to be instantly.
That's the HR suggestion.
And I'm even trying to begin to believe one of the listeners saying that HR may have a problem with him. It's highly possible.
It's possible.
Because who gives these ultimatums? Like, why would you tell somebody to assume a role without it? Some things should come with respect. You get me? I feel like this gentleman's position in the company is undermined. And so, in fact, he should actually take on this role and take it on with everything in him. Deliver competently, and I feel like it will give them the edge to even commit some more. So yeah, he should go ahead.
Thank you, Oliver.
Okay, Trig, I was just thinking of it from another point.
And James, please don't forget to read their certificate.
Wow. Oh my God.
They're very important.
Don't you?
I'm not
asking
for it.
I'm digging. No.
If you insist.
Look, I have one job over here.
Please
I'll deliver.
Well.
Yeah, let's
So if you look at it from another angle, it could also be a test from the company to see if you're competent enough to be in that position and run it as you should. Because what he said initially was that he was, working under someone, the person just left. So, okay, fine. We are giving you the position, but we are not going to give you the money. It could be a test from the company as well. So just like Jane said, I agree 100%. You should give it his all. Give it your all. Do whatever you have to do. At the end of the day, you see, the what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
The worst that can happen is that they will fire you. But at the end of the day, it will end up on your CV that you were CFO at some point. And you learned a lot during that period, definitely.
And those things matter.
Yes, to some extent. So please just do what you have to do. Take the job, do it, but then go to the negotiating table with papers. Go with terms and conditions.
All right, go with terms and conditions. Martin, quickly, let's do this.
Yeah, I don't have much to say differently. I definitely have a problem with the approach. I mean, I don't agree with. And first of all, if you want to try me, there's something called a probation period, and then you put acting before my role, and we know it's the, but this whole thing is a bit emotional. You want to test me, why? Listen, it's a professional environment, so I'm a bit. You clearly don't have a choice now. You want to do it, so back yourself. Go with something, Like everybody said the same thing, and yeah.
Okay.
I crave the team's indulgence.
Okay.
To
Elaborate.
Elaborate, thank you.
We have gone today.
A document, a certification, a dignified certification.
University of Oxford.
That, as we can all see on the screen,
Is it not time
from
for
the University of Oxford. Please give me a few minutes.
Is it not time for the digital?
Please indulge me for a few minutes. This is to certify that Enoch, Your Excellency.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
His Excellency,
The big man.
Enoch Odro Ejay, has completed the MAP System Learning Program developed by the School Center for Social Entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Signed by Professor Maria Bechir, Academic Director for the School Center.
Social Entrepreneurship, University
of Oxford. So this
you.
is certified by the University of Oxford. Ako School.
Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to the Trigmatic.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Nyansaponi bi abeka ho.
Hey, Enoch Odro.
Hey, afo.
All right, guys, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, thank you, Jane. When we come back this evening, we're going to be having a conversation with the GMB girls. This evening, it will be superb. It will be superb. I want to say good evening to my boss.
Shout out to Lois.
Mrs. Kisiedu, good evening. And also to the COO of Media General, Mr. Nyama. Thank you so much for doing the listening. Today is also the birthday of the general manager here at 3 Group. Yes, 3 Group.
Whoop.
Happy birthday to Mrs. Akofa Bansin. Such a brilliant and beautiful woman of virtue. When Proverbs 31 is talking about a woman, it is this woman. Happy birthday to you. And just a quiet reminder that this week is a good week. We'll be right back. No, we will come back. We will come back for this one. We'll go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
Customer. Amelia Bakupe. Amelia